Tomasz Żyrafa Narkun is an 18-3 light heavyweight, born and fighting out of Stargard, Szczecinski, Poland. The KSW champion at 205 pounds is a submission specialist. 10 taps inside the first round for the black belt. The 31-year-old has stopped 17 of 18 opponents, always exciting in the cage, and his skills belong in the UFC. Rewinding to 2015, Narkun is 10-2, aiming to avenge his second loss 2 fights ago to this man. 15-4 Goran Reljić. Ghost is out of Zagreb, Croatia, and is the KSW Light Heavyweight champ. He's also a UFC veteran, fighting the likes of Jan Blachowicz, Krzysztof Szczecinski, and CB Dalloway. Minute 30 gone, Narkun front kick answered right overhand. Reljić likes what he sees, and both men swing away. Tomasz quick left hook makes his opponent think twice. Moments later, Narkun overhand lands behind the ear and scores a knockdown. Żyrafa goes wild on him with the ground and pound. Finally, a big right breaks through and one more knocks him out. Tomasz Narkun KOs his opponent for the biggest win of his life. He wraps the KSW Light Heavyweight belt around his waist and in the process avenges his second loss to Goran Reljić. First KO on his professional record after his first 10 wins came by submission. Next fight for Żyrafa is his first of 2 in 2016, making his first title defense against 17-6-1 Cássio de Oliveira, nickname of Jacare and an alligator tattooed on him. Wearing a robe too, this man means business. Round 1 up kick catches Cássio napping. Narkun looks to have hurt him, now just backing up as he eats a flying knee on the chin. Knocks Oliviera down, and the ground and pound drowns him out. Tomasz Narkun defends his belt for the first time with a knockout just 1 minute 46 seconds into round 1. That's his second straight KO in the first, made a name for himself with his ground game, now letting his hands do the talking. Moving past a third straight KO finish for Żyrafa, the footage could not be found. On to 2017, Tomasz brings a 13-2 record to the cage. He's facing 10-4 Marcin Wójcik on an 8-fight win streak. The Giant with a 2-inch height disadvantage to the Giraffe. Halfway through round 1, Narkun counters the left with a 4-3 combination, overhand to left hook. 40 ticks later, Tomasz is showing the confidence in his smile. Wójcik shoots for the takedown and Narkun accepts it. Immediately throws up the legs looking for the triangle. 20 seconds gone now, Narkun traps the right arm and gets the leg over top. Wójcik knows danger is near and postures up, but Żyrafa phenomenal strength sticking to him. Now time is running out. Tomasz breaking him down, then able to work Wójcik's left arm across to tighten that squeeze. Tomasz Narkun taps out his opponent with 1 whole second to spare in the first round. Wójcik could not outlast the boa constricting triangle choke, and Żyrafa defends his title for the 3rd straight time. Now 14-2. First fight of 2019 for Narkun, and it's a big one. KSW middleweight champ Mamed Khalidov steps up to 203 pounds for a catchweight super fight between belt holders. Record of 34-4-2 for the Cannibal, also riding a 14-fight win streak. Opening seconds, Khalidov kick is answered right hook to head kick by Tomasz. He stays on the offensive and plants a front kick into the stomach. Less than a minute later, counter right scores a knockdown for Khalidov. Moments later, Mamed wants the action back standing, and his right hand earns another knockdown. On to the second, Narkun's calf strike starting to cause problems as they trade kicks. Axe kick by Khalidov half lands as Tomasz front kick stops the momentum. Minute later, Żyrafa wins the speed battle. His right hand lands first, bringing his head off the center line. End of the second, Narkun combo gets Khalidov back stepping, and the head kick gets him on the run. Not before he throws a little donkey kick in there. Tomasz gets wild and tumbles down on his own accord, but gets a couple up kicks before the bell dings. Early third left from Mamed, but Narkun's right hand lands cleaner. Follow-up lefts get his opponent on the defense, and the flying knee into the cage as they clinch up. Żyrafa reloads for relentless knees as Khalidov starts to look weathered. 10 seconds later, Khalidov trying to turn the tide. Narkun kick to the body half lands, but Mamed catches it, and Tomasz seemingly satisfied with being on his back. Seconds later, he throws up the legs into the triangle, and Khalidov quickly taps out. Incredible fight and absolutely tremendous submission skills. Narkun is so confident off his back, he throws kicks and knees with reckless abandon. He wilted Khalidov in round 3 with the attrition and notches a huge submission on his belt. Narkun now 16-2 with another big belt holder on the forecast. Tomasz would face KSW heavyweight champ Phil DeFries next and lose by decision. Now 6 months later, back at 205, defending his belt against the Polish Bear, Przemysław Mysiala. Apologies in advance for annihilating that name. An Ultimate Fighter Season 28 vet with a record of 23-9-1 for the 37-year-old. 30 seconds gone, Narkun calf kick to front kick, but it's caught. Mysiala can't find the trip, and Żyrafa makes him pay. Knee to the face, starches his opponent, and Tomasz turns it on. Minute left in the first, Narkun counters the combo right-left to flying knee, then overhand right grounds his opponent. He goes straight for the guillotine choke, and Mysiala can't shake the squeeze. Another tap out coming in round 1 for Żyrafa. That's 9 total. Tomasz Narkun's full guard game is just ridiculous. Never any wasted effort locking in submissions and finding them with a master stroke like Ferdinand Magellan. Most recent bout for the Pole from November 2020. Got a big test in the form of 9-0 Ivan Erslan. 6 stoppages in the first frame for the 28-year-old Croatian. Round 1 Narkun inside kick, then overhand right clips the chin as Erslan answers back. Second set of 5 now, Erslan throws the kick, and Narkun answers, left knocks his opponent onto the mat. You know Żyrafa ain't messing around with the ground and pound, right to the back, but struggling to control the mount. Moments later, Tomasz locked and loaded for the rear naked choke, changes grip to get a tighter squeeze, and Erslan forced to wave the white flag. Żyrafa defends his title for the 5th time, and this one arguably his most impressive yet. No one has been able to hang with Narkun on the mat, even on the highest level in Europe. I cannot wait to see how his skills stack up against the UFC's best at 205.